Okay, so here we have Plastomorphosis, I think is how you say it. It's a survival horror game that is very similar to that of like Resident Evil, Silent Hill games of that nature. So you play as a citizen, either a male citizen or a female citizen of your choice, and you are evacuated from the city you know to the modern city. You're just trying to figure out what happened, um, uh, the events before you got here, and essentially just trying to figure things out. Um, the game uses uh, heavy pixelation, video artifacting to make the game look and feel retro. I don't really care for it, honestly speaking. I think that it could have done fine without it, but I get where the developer was coming from with this. Um, you have QR codes that help you along the way. You also have a map. If I were to, oh, there we go. This shows you a map of things that you can find. You got a save point there. You got a key over here. Um, you have things you can look at and pick up that shine against the backdrop of where you are, similar to other survival horror games like I mentioned before. Um, I mean, aesthetically, I like the way the game looks, but again, I wish that it didn't have such a heavy focus on water bottle. On I think it tries too hard to be retro. I guess is what I'm trying to say here. South part of Magnet. Okay, so that would have been the key, or I guess the key item, if you will, not actually a key. So we can go over this way. And this should be where the computers are. Presumably where the control panel is. Right here. I think the music fits the game really well. It does give it kind of a horror aspect to it that's kind of nice. But again, I think the game tries too hard to be retro when it doesn't really need to be. I think it would have been fine if it would have been presented like this, but without the artifacting that you have on the screen. Now you can. This is what's funny is it's actually on the lowest setting. I have it on very low. If I go ahead and come into options, up to visuals. So pixelation effect very low. If I were to go ahead and put it to default, this is the default pixelation. This is just terrible. This is really bad. You can hardly see anything. Again, I think the game tries too hard to be retro. I'm not going to actually back. And I even have the noise reduction on. So it looks a bit better now. But the game does a really good job of being creepy. It does definitely have that horror aspect to it that I really like. Um, if you're a fan of survival horror games, definitely just checking this game out. It's a decent game. It's a fun game. Um, it definitely captures the feel of and look, if you will, of games that came before it. But it also sets itself apart in the use of QR codes and It's spooky, futuristic atmosphere. And then we can save progress. I'll go ahead and save it. And you can run, you can do a quick turn. I also have this on monitor controls. You can use tank controls if you really want to. That is an option. Door open. Find the card security key. Map. So here we got key items. Actually, a couple of them are okay. So I just go around. So yeah, overall, I think the game plays very well. It's a very fun survival horror game. It just, I think, what detracts from the experience, honestly, is just how much of the visual artifacting you have. I just don't like it, and that kind of detracts me from wanting to play a whole lot of the game at one time. But I do appreciate it for what it is. It's a decent game. I do want to thank the publisher for the opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. It's been a short look at Plastomorphosis on Xbox Series X. Thank you for watching and subscribing. As always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.